So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with an absolutely legendary video. We're here at the NEC Birmingham at Gravity Show 2023 and I'm going to show you guys around with me. We got some mad cars, crazy builds, it's going to be lit. Stay tuned for this one, it's going to be sick. Let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it.
For the best in universal premium ester-containing engine oils and fuel additives for both petrol and diesel engines, check the links in the description.
So yes guys, as the intro said, today, and in fact tomorrow for 2 days, we're here at Gravity Show 2023 at the NEC Birmingham. Now Gravity Show is one of, if not the most premier event the UK has to offer when it comes to bad boy show cars, live action and the rest, the crowd, the vibe too. And as you see, we're here on a Sugarcoat stand. I've got my 911 Turbo S to my left and my Supra, which is not long for the channel, on my right. In fact, if you guys are watching this video, it's too late, but right now it is the last day before I give this car away for just 99p, 760 brake horsepowers. A build that unfortunately really didn't do what I wanted it to do on the channel. But anyway, to my left, we have the team that I'm always repping, ES Motor UK. Come on, let's go. 888 brake horsepower on a spicy little ES tune. Very, very, very light mods, some intercoolers, an exhaust, and the ES wizardry. And yeah, right now that is my baby, along with a couple of my other builds, of course, the Teg and the Cupra, which is coming soon. We have Sugarcoat behind us and the lads working away, big manager James, Christian, and we have Jay Jaggers coming to help out. And yeah, man, I'm here to show you guys what is going down, or what goes down at Gravity Show. We also have a very, very special car to show you guys around, which we'll get into very soon. So guys, enough talking, let me show you what Gravity is about. Right guys, so here at Gravity Show 2023, we got all the behind the scenes access, and I thought I'd show you a mad lineup of cars. This is like a small snippet of the levels of cars that are here at the show this year. Check this, look at this mad, absolutely crazy Honda NSX, just sitting there casually, craziest body kit on it, all looking like a Ferrari out here. I'll take this over Ferrari any day. Anyway, moving on, we have a Nissan Skyline GTT looking crazy there. Z-Tune body kit, looking mad, but there's another car next to it that I want to point out to the keen-eyed viewers, and hopefully you guys will remember this car. This holds legendary status on my channel. Now this is Ricky Hussein's Powell's car. We've basically done a feature on this car, 1200 brake horsepower, I believe at the time the most power, I think it was the most powerful RB in the country. I think it's a 3.15 stroker engine in it. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure it's the most powerful in the country. This thing is absolutely crazy, quite sequential gearbox, and the maddest thing is he gave it away via Level Up giveaways, and someone won this, and instead of taking, I think it was £150,000 cash alternative, he took the car. So props to you, my man. This car is absolutely crazy on the roads and crazy to look at in person. Right guys, so we've just found another gem and I had to share it with you guys because behind me we have a Mini, but it's not any Mini, and if you know the channel, you know we like a crazy Mini, and this one probably tops the charts of craziness. So I'm not 100% sure of the total build, but I can show you this. It is absolutely decked out, wide body, a Saab engine in the back, turboed, I believe 600 brake horsepower, lightweight seats in it, tillet buckets, it's insane. A big fuel cell up front, but the fit and finish on it is absolutely perfect. Talk about weight saving, it hasn't got any side or rear windows. Windows are overrated, but that thing definitely isn't. Since I'm repping the Porsche on my top now, I don't know if it looks like I've done a outfit change halfway through this, but it is over 2 days, so you might have seen something from yesterday and now you're seeing something from today. But we've got a Porsche, I think it's a 944. I'm not sure if it's a turbo, but it looks stanced out. To my right, we'll say this quietly, we got the boys in blue. I'm not sure who invited them, but boo, we don't want them here. Let's get out of here. Right guys, I saw my good friend Misha Dory from 187 Automotive, I was gonna say Performance Automotive, and she is like, honestly, there's some people in this world who have talent. I'm not just saying this because she's here, you've got to check her out. We'll put her link on somewhere around, but she's so talented. She does so many things, including like the crazy customization and etching on this car. Tell us about it.
Anything I can draw on, I will. So I had this car, I had it for 7 years, started building it, and then I realized if I'm an artist, it should be an art piece. The first thing I did was I engraved my trims, right?
Right.
So I did these. This is where it all began. They were just outlines in the beginning, and then I decided to add the background. And at that point, my other half was like, well, you know, everyone calls you the Cholo.
The Cholo.
So why don't you give it an engine that's the same,
Look at the engine,
right? So
look at the engine. And she's done this all herself, like this
all freehand. So I start with a Sharpie, I literally pick a piece, high polish it, Sharpie on the design, and then I just go for it, I just engrave it straight on afterwards.
That is mad.
It takes forever to clean though, that is my only concern.
I know, but look, how good does it look clean? Make sure you check her out, she's amazing. Go. Right guys, so it is all go here at Gravity Show. We are in the drift pit, so hopefully we don't get run over. But behind us, we have the car that I was alluding to at the beginning of the video. So what we're gonna hopefully try and get everyone here to do is quiet down, it might be a hard task, and chat to the owner more about this crazy build, because I'm telling you, it is absolutely mad. Let's go. All right, guys, so we have the main man, the owner of this car is BAGGSY. Welcome to the channel, brother.
How you doing, buddy? You all right?
I'm good. We finally got him on. We twisted his arm, we got him on. He's got some real cool builds, but I could not miss talking about this build. It's very, very special. So essentially, R35 GTR.
Yeah, so I guess the story begins in 2016. KW Automotive Germany had this as a development car. They bought it from Japan in 2008, way back in like November, December time when they just released. This was one of the first 100 Nissan R35 GTRs out of the factory in Japan.
No way.
It got air freighted from Japan straight to Germany, and they had it for development. They wanted to be the first to market with a KW coilover product.
Got ya.
So the car was at KW, it did a lot of laps to the Nürburgring for development and testing, and then it sat for best part of 10 years, not doing a lot.
No way.
So it was always very much looked after. It was never really abandoned. They very much looked after it. It was kind of the owner's private collection at that point. And I saw it in the garage, and I said to them, you know, what's the plan with the R35? Are you still doing anything? It was super low mileage, only had 20,000 kilometers on the GTR. However, those miles or kilometers were probably quite hard because they were all done at the Nürburgring during testing.
That's a lot of miles.
So Monster Energy was planning a video project we did with them called Battle Drift 2, which was with a Japanese driver called Daigo Saito, very famous in the drifting world, and he had a Lamborghini for this video project, and I knew we needed something exciting. I needed to step it up basically for the video. So I managed to talk KW into letting us use the GTR. Fast forward a few months, we had the GTR in our workshop. SB Motorsport is my company, and we started planning what we were going to do.
Okay.
And it quickly became apparent to us that trying to work with the Japanese engine that was in it, which is the VQ38 motor, we didn't have enough time basically to build the engine to the spec we wanted for drifting.
Yep.
So we just had to go with what we knew, and that was a LSX engine with a big massive turbo on it.
Okay.
We put a Quaife 69G gearbox on the back of it, turned it completely rear-wheel drive. We put 370Z steering kit on it, so we could get obviously enough lock and stuff for drifting. KW Automotive suspension with their ST brand.
Okay.
And yeah, Liberty Walk came in, gave us a body kit. This is the third generation now of the Liberty Walk body kits that we've had. Okay. There was a V1 for the GTR V2, and now this is the V3.
Bro, can we talk about this turbo? Because I love how he skims over. It's the size of the engine, and that's not a small engine. In fact, that's a
7.4 litre engine.
Jesus. And the size of the turbo?
Massive.
Big.
I don't know the spec off the top of my head, but the funny thing is, right, is that most people think the turbo is bolted to the engine.
It's the other way around.
Is bolted to the turbo.
100%. And what kind of power does it make with that big old snail?
If we stick it in high boost, full power mode, it will make 1200 horsepower. Today at the NEC for Gravity for this drift demo, we don't need to run that much power, so we're running 900. So 900 is still a lot, I know.
Yep.
But when we was at 1200, we were finding that we were having some trouble with like drive shafts and prop shafts, and we were generating a huge amount of heat under the bonnet. So if I wanted to go and do some drag racing, we could maybe like hook it up with bigger tires and turn it up to like 12.
Okay.
And then because that would be okay for one pass, but when you're doing like drifting, you're generating a lot of heat. Your stop start on the transmission with like drifting, obviously spinning the wheels.
No, for sure. Can we talk about weight on this too? Because I know there's some massive weight reduction. Historically, GTRs are not a light car. I think they're 1700 plus kg.
Yeah.
This has had some serious.
Yeah, we took a lot of weight out of it, but we've also put a lot of tube in. Because obviously we've got a huge roll cage with lots of bars for safety. We're running around 1.4 tons, so 1400 kg.
That's a big saving, bro.
It is, and that is with a full tank of fuel as well. So it's pretty good, but however, in our world, in drifting, for drift racing, that's quite heavy. And it's a big old car.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's got, it has got a lot of weight. So it wouldn't be very competitive, I don't think, in a drifting competition. But it's great for shows like this, and it's great for taking to events like Goodwood Festival Speed and shows all around the world. Yeah, we're very lucky. It's travelled around America and done different various things, and came back to Europe. So
well, bro, thank you so much for giving us a chat. As you guys can probably hear, it is all go. It is literally a live pit. These boys are about to start drifting, and honestly, I've got to put some respect on Baggsy's name. This is one of the best drifters out there. He's very humble, but he's very well known, sick cars, and a lovely guy. So I think what we do now is cut to this car doing some cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Hope so.
Yeah, don't stack it. Give us a good show, bro. Thank you so much. Nice one. Show 2023 Space Frame Carbon Fiber Classic Mini with a rear-mounted soft turbo engine running crazy power.
Yo, what's going on everyone? I just wanted to jump on and say a massive thank you to everybody that's come, from everyone, the car owners, the sponsors, the exhibitors, and everybody that's come. It's been a really good weekend. Hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. That is the show finished for this year. As Jamie said, we will be back next year. So yeah, thank you for everyone. Thank you to my amazing team and Gravity team. We couldn't do anything we do without them. But yeah, it was just, wanted to jump on and say thank you so much for coming, and see you all next year. Thank you very much.
A big shout out to Jordan for hosting the show.
All right, guys, so that is it here at Gravity 2023. I mean, the event has been absolutely wild. The live action has been insane. Massive shout out to BAGGSY and that crazy build. And everyone who's come to say hi to me. I mean, the levels here at the NEC have been a different breed this year. I mean, people are always up in their game, and I love to be part of something that's growing. And here at Gravity Show, honestly, 2 days of like some of the best cars from around Europe. We can even go as far as saying from around Europe. Someone even come from South Africa have turned up here this weekend. So a massive shout out to everyone involved in Gravity, the Slam team, and of course you guys at home for watching. So without saying too much more, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out.